think y'all realize how much trust is involved in this whole process. They even separated us so we were not in the same room when they asked us questions. You know what? Getting married is such a crazy concept. I don't usually have a lot of faith in pretty much anything really. It was so stupid. You know, with all of my exes, I never thought I was good enough when I was dating them because I was a ball of insecurity. You know, I thought when I met the right person, my insecurity would just magically go away and I would finally feel like that girl. At that point, I was obviously the problem. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. You know what, this week has not been it. These bananas is an indication of how much of a chaos this week has been. Anyways, you don't see it, but my flat is a mess. I keep forgetting things. It's like someone put a spell on me. I don't know, I just want to use my free will a little bit more wisely. I spend a lot of time procrastinating. It's so frustrating when you know there's something that you want to do and your mind keeps telling you like do it, but like your body just wouldn't physically allow you to do it. Yeah, no, we have to get out of the house. I'm gonna force myself out of house and like go to a cafe. Hopefully that's gonna rewire my brain or something. Just discovered this really cute cafe. We're gonna set up camp there. They have the richest, creamiest, most amazing ube matcha latte. I also have an appointment with a wedding band designer and I'm gonna put together a mood board to show her what I want. Can I get the small ube matcha latte, please? I love this cafe, but I always have a problem with their straws. For some reason, I break them every time I go, but the vibe and the drinks are so good, I just keep coming back. Ooh, let me show you what I'm thinking for the wedding ring design. So if these two rings have a baby, it would be my dream wedding ring. I also want to add green sapphire stones to the ring, but I don't know if it's too much. I didn't know you have to go through an interview to get married, but apparently that's how it works. They even separated us so we were not in the same room when they asked us questions. I'm just waiting for this interview to be over. I hope we're saying the same answer. Honestly, I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's just an interview to get our marriage license and it's not like we're doing anything wrong. I even spelled my boyfriend's name wrong and the lady was like, "Oh honey, it's okay. You don't have to take his name if you can't remember it. You can just keep yours." She also made him pay for the marriage license, which was like 42 pounds. I'm hungry. You know what? Getting married is such a crazy concept. It's a totally made up thing, right? But we take it so seriously because we have decided to as a society. I don't think y'all realize how much trust is involved in this whole process. I don't usually have a lot of faith in pretty much anything really. It's crazy to think that I trust someone enough to legally bind myself to him for the rest of my life. To be honest, I didn't really date around a lot before I met my boyfriend. I just got lucky. I've never been on any dating app and don't get me wrong, that's not a flex. I'm just genuinely terrified of meeting people in general because I was a ball of insecurity with more trust issues than my mom, who's trying to figure out which video she sees on Facebook is AI. It was so stupid. You know, with all of my exes, I never thought I was good enough when I was dating them. I always thought they were out of my league in some way, shape, or form. They could be richer than me, smarter than me, or had more friends, or better at math. It could literally be anything, and I would find a reason to be insecure. You know, I thought when I met the right person, my insecurity would just magically go away and I would finally feel like that girl. Girl, that never happened. Not even when I met my current boyfriend, which I will soon be marrying. I'm not saying he's not the most reassuring, loving, supportive guy I've ever dated. This man drops the cheesiest compliment and the cringiest pickup line like every single day casually. Here's the problem though. No amount of external validation or compliment is really going to remove your insecurity if you don't genuinely believe in them. At that point, I was obviously the problem because I just didn't believe in myself. If I want to fix it, I'm gonna have to do it myself, unfortunately. Funny thing is, my boyfriend didn't even try to fix it. He was just like, "Oh, if you don't believe when I say you're the shit, well then that's cool, let's just move on." He never stopped smothering me with his cheesy compliments and pickup lines though. Until he wore me down to a point where I was like, fine, I'm gonna go work on myself, go to therapy or something. I mean, I still have a very long way to go. One of my favorite things to do is to cheat on my cats. Today we're gonna visit my boyfriend's family, but all I can think about on my way to their place are their two cats.
We are now arriving at Atherton, where this train terminates.
Did I ever tell you why all of his brothers now have cats? So basically I made them all babysit my cat and they fell in love with her and I successfully turned a bunch of dog people into humble servants of cats. I've never felt so accomplished in my life. think the world appreciates Cantonese food enough, but that's okay. I've basically influenced everyone around me to be as obsessed with the food I grew up eating as much as I am. This restaurant is one of the OGs in London that actually does Cantonese food right. This soup is like the copy and paste version of the one from my childhood, and it tastes exactly the same. When my boyfriend told me that his favorite dish was this beef ho fun, I was so happy because that's my mom's favorite. I love this dessert. We order it every time. It's basically almond pudding with coconut jelly. It's not too sweet, and it's perfect if you just want something refreshing after a really big meal like what we just had. Ever since I told my boyfriend's family about this place, they've been consistently coming here every single week, and that makes me so happy. I don't know why. Did you get me sushi, baby? Ooh.
助けていただいた方を怖がるのは失礼。
どのくらいかかるのや。
どうですか？
以上だ。
ちょっと待ってた。みんなメールとかに食べられちゃうなんて。
Morning! It's my birthday. It's his birthday. We celebrated his birthday yesterday with some friends and family. We're gonna get some croissant. We're gonna watch F1, the Singapore Grand Prix. Yeah, and hopefully get some work done. Have anything to say?
It's my birthday.
It's his birthday. No work was done. We just forgot that it was a Sunday. Everything closed early, so by the time we finished our waste, we have to go. But that's okay. Let's go home.
What the dog doing?